Hello and welcome to my new show where I do whatever I want. Before we start, check out the studio. It's nice, right? As you can tell, it's pretty high tech. It's very expensive, big, Today, I want to explore a game that I think is kinda underrated. Pokemon Conquest. It is a Pokemon spin-off tactical role-playing game that came out on the Nintendo DS. This is a game I have a little bit of a history with. I think I bought it thinking it was the next game after Black and White. At the time, I hated Gen 5 and everything about it. I hate to admit it, but I too was a Gen 4 stan. I too was a coomer for Cynthia and thought she was cool, but then I got a brain and I realized Gen 5 is better. No doubt. Losers. But for my, at the time, burning hatred for Gen 5, I picked up this gem, unbeknownst to me that I had gold in my hands. Pokemon Conquest was my introduction to turn-based games, which had then fostered a love for them. Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy being the main ones I play, with Fire Emblem being my favorite. No, it's not what you think. She's really 3,000 years. It starts out with you as a young warlord who shall be called Bernard, because I don't really care about naming characters in video games. Then we are introduced to the region this takes place in, the Ransai region, a new region exclusive for Pokemon Conquest. It consists of 17 kingdoms that need to be conquered by the same warlord to fulfill the prophecy. The prophecy being the one who rules all the kingdoms will get a special visit from a legendary Pokemon. So we, Bernard, start in the kingdom of Aurora, with our starter being... And, who's this? And who are you? Oh god, what do you want? We are the new warlord, and these guys are telling us that. Thanks? But... Oh no! These idiots from the Ignis Kingdom have come to challenge us for Aurora. I haven't even been the warlord here for 10 seconds and I'm already being challenged. When starting a battle, you'll be given the basic info on how to win. Usually kill all enemies. But you have a turn counter. This is rarely an issue, it's pretty generous. The actual combat in this game is great. It's not too complex, but still gives you plenty of options to work with. Of course, with the normal Pokemon stuff. Status, flinch, 6 per team, and the like. Anyways, back to the story. Bernard beat the challengers, they dipped, we got some link, and is now talking to this chick.
Actually, this chick has a name. Her name is Oichi. It is very disrespectful to refer to her as a chick.
Who let this guy in? Get him out. Get out. Get the fuck out. Oichi apparently wants to join our army. With the Jigglypuff? No. Guess she has to join. Whatever, she's pretty good. Finally, the first day is over. This day sucked. Now, we can explore the inside of the kingdoms. This isn't Aurora. The hell am I? Hello? Hello? Oichi? 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 Nothing. Nobody. The kingdoms have spots on the inside that you can visit, such as shops, different battlefields to train at, gold mines, and Ponegri shops. Ponegri shops sell meth, among other things like Ponegri. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Jesse! Jesse! Ponegri is used to boost your Pokemon's energy and stats, not by anything noticeable. It's also free for some reason. After training for a couple months, these guys, who you may remember, are back. But now they are here to literally just call me an idiot and quickly explain what to do next. Challenge the other kingdoms. Simple enough. Once you enter to battle a kingdom, you get a short exchange of dialogue with the enemy warlord. Sometimes it's a novel, This battle introduces stage hazards, which are unique to each kingdom. This one is rocks randomly falling from a volcano. This battle is not normally tough, but I was getting really unlucky with burns and the damn rocks. Anyways, I beat him and his kingdom is now mine. And now, we get to learn how to get allies. Getting them is pretty simple, you usually just have to beat them. But some have special conditions in order to recruit them. Usually beating them as quickly as possible with super effectiveness is best. Takatora is in our army. Hooray! Welcome! These guys are back again to do the same thing, call us stupid and tell us what to do next. Now, there are two other kingdoms, Greenleaf and Fontaine. So, we can pretty much do things entirely by ourselves now. Train and build up the army to challenge the other kingdoms. Greenleaf is up next since type effectiveness, because why would you not? This one's objective is capturing and holding banners. You can lose if you're not careful. After that, it's rinse and repeat for Fontaine. I highly suggest getting the Carnivine early, because he's really busted. After conquering Greenleaf and Fontaine, we get some story details from Oichi. What? The stories? I fucking knew it. You're sleeping with Dr. Smith next door, that smug bastard. Oh, yeah, the prophecy. Of course. Apparently some dickhead in the north of Ransai named is wanting to rule all 17 kingdoms so he can destroy Ransai with the help of the legendary Pokemon. Obviously, Bernard can't let that happen. Give it up for Bernard, everybody! Our savior! But luckily, his reach isn't this far south yet, so we cool. But our next objective is clear. Continue conquering kingdoms. This time, from now on, the enemy kingdoms will attack your kingdoms if they are left. I only had this happen once and I had to intentionally trigger it. I left it completely open for them, and they took it. The game doesn't force you on what kingdoms to take next, but it's obvious that they set a route for you. After beating the Violet Kingdom, you unlock some pretty useful features. These guys are back to tell us about them once again. You can now delegate what happens in your other kingdoms, so you don't have to run everything by yourself. You can have warriors in the kingdom do one of 3 tasks: train, search, or develop. Training obviously increases their strength. It's not by a whole lot, but it's nice. Search allows the warriors to find new allies and link with new Pokemon. This one is not great. Maybe don't use this one. Developing does something. I'm not sure. I tried looking it up, but I'm just getting mixed results. It involves energy levels, gold, and the locations inside the kingdoms. I've never done it, and the game still works, so I guess it doesn't matter. And now, we're unlocking an even newer feature, one that is easily understandable. We can now link with wild Pokemon. Every warrior has their own perfect link with an evolution chain, which makes them stronger. The link rating affects the maximum link a warrior and a Pokemon can have, therefore meaning they can cap much lower. You can see the link rating by the medal above a wild Pokemon's head. Gold is best, meaning it's 100%. Linking is an easy process, it's just timing. Look at Nobuchika and Magikarp. Perfect link and in perfect sync. I spent a lot of time setting up perfect links, but the issue is that by the time I got them, they were so far behind that it wasn't worth the hours training them up. Would it pay off? I don't know. This game's kind of baby mode. The next 2 kingdoms aren't bad, and progress is made. More story. Alright. Dickhead Nobunaga has 8 kingdoms in the north, and I have 7. 2 are left, and these guys are apparently really cool. This is where the game starts to loop. You are given a few new kingdoms to conquer, and you learn a little bit more. Oh hey, I remember you. Want to join the team? Hooray! Genji up! After you progress a little bit, you can start recruiting old warlords to your team. Usually they have the same Pokemon as other warriors, but are just stronger. Noticeably so. I don't really like how it pushes you to use the warlords. The warriors are clearly inferior. All the characters do look really good, but the warriors are lacking. I mean, do you really want these idiots to represent your army? Warlords are stronger, already have a good link, and they look better. Also,
dude, I want to jerk off! Fuck! I want to jerk off! Look at this!
anyways, it's time we move on. After initially challenging one of the cool dudes, I chose Illusio because it's easier. Kenshin calls you a loser and tells you you were not strong enough. When I first saw this, I thought I'd missed something that I needed to do before I could challenge him. But no, that is what's supposed to happen. Dang it, man. This sucks. I got called a loser and I can't fight him. What are we gonna do? Oh. She's just testing us. The battle is free Link, really. Except this fucking Drillbur, god damn it! Nice, they are gone and we can move on. Wait, oh my god. Oh my god. I think I'm having a heart attack. Help. Help me, please. Oh god, help. Make it stop, please. Seriously? Excuse me, Bernard? Already looked like an idiot and now he looks like this? Come on. All the other warlords have the ability to transform as well. They transform after hitting a certain leak percentage with their perfect link. Well, I guess Bernard is stronger now and can fight Kenshin. This is a terrible battlefield. Look at this. Does this look fun to you? I can't. Stop talking! It just drags the battle on so much longer than it needs to. Plus, it's banners. The CPUs just hold them and never attack. Boom, bang, slam, and it's done. We can recruit Kenshin right now. Apparently, Kenshin has a nemesis named Shingen. He occupies the other kingdom that I need to get. But he just gives up and joins us. Cool. His Rhyperior is busted when he hits.
Oh my god!
Oh? New story? Nobunaga? Brother? Yes. Nobunaga is Oichi's brother. That's how she's known about his plan this whole time. You can say that again. Oh, okay. Okay, that's enough. Stop, please. That's enough. No more. We're now on to 4 new kingdoms. 2 sections left, then we rule Ransai. These 4 kingdoms all go pretty quick. Pretty much one after another. First one, though, Kriegspur. I realized I didn't have any type effectiveness at all. It's rock. So I got a Girder, Trico, and an Oshawott. This is when I used the passwords feature in-game. This is how I got Oshawott. There's really a good amount of Pokemon you can get from these passwords. All you do is enter the password, and next month, whatever Pokemon that password is tied to will show up in a kingdom. Will it always be your kingdom? I don't know. The 2 times I did it, it was, so probably. Next month, a messenger arrives. I also got one for Dano, which was a mistake. I couldn't even get a Zoelis by the end of the game. With these 3 editions, Kriegspur didn't hold up long. Neither did Kotaru or Nene. The Flying Kingdom, Avia, did not stand a chance. I had a Luxray, Beartic, and Ampharos by that time. So, needless to say, he got wiped. Now it's time for this episode's Random Piece of Geological Trivia! The question is, what is the Ransai region shaped like? Is it A, a man, B, God, C, alimony paying a Luigi, or D, a kangaroo? The answer is none of these. Did you get it? Well, join us next time for more geological trivia. Sir, the police are here for you.
Police, freeze!
Is it story time? Yay! We now have the last 3 kingdoms. Then it's Nobunaga time. It's steel, ghost, and ice. I had to grind a little bit for these ones. I was still trying to get Zoelis, who would have a pretty good dark move, but I got impatient and just used Krokorok instead. Steel one was hard, only because the map sucked. It was the worst. A complete maze with constantly getting thrown around by these roaming cameras, which if they spotted somebody, they would just be taken somewhere random. It has fences that you would open one and close one. but I beat him much more comfortably than I thought. The Metagross was left, and I would just hit him once and then close the fence so he'd have to go around to the other side. And I would just rinse and repeat.
You motherfucker, I will rain hellfire upon you!
Ghost was slightly worrying, because it would be a 4v6 really. Eevee and Jigglypuff couldn't touch any of them except Scolipede. But my other Pokemon carried accordingly, and all is well. I got the Scolipede backed into a corner with Eevee and Jigglypuff and just beat him to death. Nick Storm was simple too. Ember especially ran house here. Look at his attack. It hits everywhere. They didn't stand a chance. Also, the Musharna just stayed in the corner the whole match. Not sure on the strat there, but I think the result would have been the same. Normally you would have Eevee evolved by now, or 7 Kingdoms ago, but I wanted Espeon, which required you to have 70% link with Eevee. But after beating Nick Storm, Eevee was going to evolve into Glaceon. I decided to just let it happen, since the next battle was the last, and also it's Dragon. Now, it's time for Dragonor. Nobunaga won't stand a chance against my team. Oh, what are these nodes? Oh, pretty colors. Here, Bear took the Ice type. Stand next to this red one. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Now we know. Don't stand next to the nodes. They hurt. Look at my brain. Oh. Alright. Nobunaga got smashed. Alright, high fives all around.
You broke it. Whoa. What in the world?
Huh? What's happening? The fuck? Wait. It's the prophecy. It has been fulfilled. I get to meet God. But don't forget, you can't save after meeting. Did it crash? Oh, here we go. Bernard, link with me. Show me your strength. Cool. Linking with God. Glad I participated in my Bible studies and prayed every day. Wait, it's only a silver link? Never mind. Glaceon will scale better. My name is Arceus, creator of this world. I have been waiting for you, Bernard. Hey. Uh-oh. Nobunaga is back with an army. Who does he have? Oh, it's these guys. Heyo. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I don't really have the best team for this, but I'll make it work. Oh, what? Oh, come on. Stop hitting me. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Alright. Might lose this one. Yep. I'm just the best. Now, Nobunaga spills the beans. It turns out that Nobunaga was upset that everyone had the quest to get the legendary Pokemon, and that in this quest, they use their Pokemon more and more like tools and not as partners. So he wanted to be the strongest and unite Ransai, so the fighting would cease. He was afraid that a legendary Pokemon would drive a person mad, but Bernard showed him that that isn't always the case. Brave warriors, I have seen how much you both care for Ransai. I therefore trust it to your care. There's more? I'm done reading it. Yeah, bye-bye now. Bernard returned all the captured castles to the original warlords. They, in turn, agreed after some discussion to drop a set of rules designed to protect... Stop, let me read it. And so, everyone is heading back to their original kingdoms. Oh no, wait, that's it. Shingen, Kenshin, Hideyoshi, Iyasu, Mitsuhide. See you guys. Oh, please. They're just offering their congratulations. But Oichi's gonna stay with us. And so, Ransai was filled with the laughter of people and Pokemon alike. And from the top of the infinite tower, Nobunaga looked down at it all, a smile upon his face. Credits roll. That was a wonderful time. Oichi? Oh, I've cleared this story? Oh wait, so there's more. Yes, all of these other characters have stories. The main story is called The Legend of Ransai. There are 36 more stories to do. Quite a lot of content to continue after the main story, which is great considering the main story can be completed in under 15 hours. and that's with a lot of useless grinding on Dano. Now that we have finished the game, let's go over the positives and negatives. Starting with the positives. The game is a great time. It's really fun to play. The combat is engaging and fun to play. It's not overly complex and melds the strategy genre and Pokemon genre really well. The Kingdom system offers some interesting gameplay elements. It allows them to explore each type and create unique environments for each kingdom. Similar to gyms. They are just gyms. There is a lot of content in this game. Consulting howlongtobeat.com, you can see that Pokemon Conquest with the main story and extras is about 36 hours. Pretty good. Character design is great overall. Everyone looks good and they all have personalities. They really do embody their characters. The negatives. Map design. Sometimes they really just suck. Some maps are just fine and just don't do anything special, but the Steel and Psychic ones are the worst by far. They are not fun at all. Ghost isn't great either. The statues don't provide any strategy, they just get in the way. Good maps should give the upper hand to the enemy, and let the player have to strategize how to overcome their disadvantage. Shouldn't be too simple though. The ice one is okay at this. The opponents have the upper hand because ice and water Pokemon don't slide on the ice, while others do. If you just stay on your side and don't play on the ice, you win. It's a little too simple though. The rock one isn't great at this either. They just set rocks that when hit will roll down and do damage. So the advantage is that you immediately have lower HP. That's just unfair.
No.
Next, the main story is easy. There are no difficulty settings. It seems that the extras may have some difficulty to them, but I'm not sure, I haven't played them, so maybe this issue is addressed there. Last, there are random traps where your Pokemon just falls into the ground and is stuck there. It's so annoying. Plus, they are everywhere. Overall, I find the experience very enjoyable, and I think a perfect number to rate it is
4 septillion 284 sextillion 846 quintillion 967 quadrillion 254 trillion 865 billion 172 million 777,040.
I think it really encapsulates my feelings well. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you had a great time watching it, and leave a like or something. I had a wonderful time making it, and I really hope you enjoyed watching it.